Hi guys, welcome to a new video on the channel. My name is Paul and this is a following up video of the replacing of the heater core valve, and I put a link in the description below to that video so you can follow the story about this question here. So, for instance, you have the Mercedes CLS, and inside you can adjust the temperature. You can adjust the temperature. Let's see, right here. You can just adjust it here. Right side, left side, and then you can close the circulation or open the circulation. So that is what it normally does. Close or open these vents, and here you adjust the temperature that you want, cold or warm, air-cool or heating. And that is how it is in most vehicles that I have had before, but it is not like that in the Range Rover, of course. That is of course another thing. So as you can see, we are in the Range Rover here, and that's a complete different story. You have also the vents, and you can open or close it, the ventilation. You can adjust the temperature here, left and right, but the great difference here is that you have here warm or cold, and I don't see the logic of that, because you adjust it here if you want to have it warm or cold, and then you can put the AC on or off. Why is this necessary? I don't get the logic of that, and that is where I went completely wrong. So I changed the heater core valve, and it still didn't work here, and that was because of this setting here. It was in the cold zone, something like that, like this, or so. So I could put the heat here on the maximum, left and right. I could hit the auto, and it just wouldn't get warm inside here. So I thought the heater core must have been clogged, or the heater valve didn't work. So I changed the heater valve, and when it was changed, I as you saw it in the video that I changed the valve, it took me some 25 hours to do so, because it was on a place where you nearly can't get to. So it was for me a very difficult job, and it didn't work after all. So after changing the valve, I couldn't get it warm here. And it was then that I saw in a video on YouTube about this setting here. If you set it on the max, set these things on the max, and everything worked. I got heat here, I got warmth here on the window, I got warmth here, so everything worked. And it was all depending on this setting here. And I still don't see the logic of that. In all the cars I had before, never before there was something like this. You had these things open and close, and settings for the temperature, but not a third thing that would work for all the vents. So that's something typical for the Range Rover, and I don't see the point of it. So about the heater core valve here, this is the original one that I took out, and I replaced it with a new one, probably from China. So as you can see, there is no place, there is no space to maneuver here. But due to the settings on the dashboard, the special settings that the Range Rover has, I cannot confirm that this valve is defect. So I replaced it, and due to the settings I got no heat inside, but afterwards, when I found the reason, and then with the new valve, all worked, and I had also the warmth back into the interior. But as I said, I don't know if this valve is broken or not, just because of those settings that were wrong in the dashboard. So I will keep this as a spare. You never know. And in the future I will try to measure it and see if it is still working, if the heating is still working, if the valve is ticking, and if it still works. So before that, I changed this resistor. So when you go under the dash here, and then up there on the right side, there sits the resistor, and as you can see on the top right, there is a guide pin, and underneath is one guide pin, and then because of the ventilation didn't work, the blower didn't work, and I had to replace this resistor, and this is the original one. It says BMW, made in Germany. That's the original one, and it's probably that I changed it with The one from China, I don't know, but I think it was from China. But okay, it works for the moment. So we will see if it will keep working. Let's hope so. So this is again a wrap for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit the thumbs up and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and on X also. And there are coming a lot of new videos, also about the Range Rover and about the Merc, but this time also about the Corvette that is coming out of hibernation, and we will try to start it up. I don't know if it will run very well or if it will run. And this year I will have to replace the yokes again because there is a problem and there is a knocking that must come from the yokes that always wear out, and I ordered some new hardened yokes for the Corvette, so we will see about that in the near future. So stay tuned for that, guys, and again thank you all for watching and have a wonderful day. Peace.